hair looks crazy.
Hi, Anita.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good. How have you been?
Good. How is life? I see now you're a baker, a whole baker. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, you just started like a joke, and look at you now. Like you started like a joke.
It's actually like a side gig for sure, like something I do just to have like a good time. And I
Yeah.
really, really do enjoy it. And then there's nothing I enjoy more than cooking food.
You know what? I was just having this conversation with someone the other day, and I was like, our generation is literally guys who do whatever the heck they feel like. There's no more constraints. Like, if you feel like you want to bake, you start baking and you start making some money from it. You know?
Not for me.
No?
I am an engineer. No. Gava job during the day and baking at night. That's why I'm actually called a midnight baker. Because like
Oh, so are you passionate about your main job? What do you do?
uh, I work for Gava, I work for Ketraco.
For what?
I work for an electricity transmission company. I work for
Ah,
Ketraco.
well, good for
Yeah,
you. I always say if you're not passionate about something, don't do it for a very long time. Just use it as a means to get to where you're going, you know? So that's just pretty much what I love about it. Someone had a question over here. If you
I
have a
do have a
question
question
for
though.
me or Sarah, you can ask it.
So
You have
Anita,
a
I have a
question?
question for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So if you want to start trading, because you're
Yeah.
into Forex trading right now, what's the
Mm-hmm.
least amount you can start trading with?
Okay, I always tell people you can start trading for free in the beginning because everybody allows you to have a demo account for as long as you want. So the thing
Oh,
about trading is start trading. You don't even need to start up with any capital to begin with. Just open a demo account. Let me just distract these children for 1 second, okay? Because I can't even hear myself. 1 second. Sorry. So sorry. Two children, and I'm the minder. So, all right, where were we? So, forex trading, you don't need to begin with because you're going to make a lot of mistakes in the beginning. I wouldn't even advise you to put in your real money just yet. So, practice,
yeah.
practice, practice for about a month on demo for free. There are so many. If you want a few places I can show you, I think I'll start hosting like a weekly, like just intro to forex thing, because a lot of
Yeah.
people ask me this question, and you can start trading for free. Then once you're comfortable, you can put in as little as $50, $100. I'm talking about USD, okay? So once you're comfortable, once you're able to feel a bit more confident, start trading your real money. Because a lot of the time I tell people too that if you're making money in your demo, that could be your real money. So why
Yeah.
not? Like, just launch, just start. I always say just start. So I hope that
Okay.
answers your
The second,
question.
it does. And then the second thing is that do you have to have like a special account to be able to send money to like to the trading platform?
Okay, so what happens normally is you can't just access the forex markets as Sarah, as Anita. You have to go through a broker. A broker is like a person who is your intermediary between the markets, which like big banks play in. So you can't just come in as little old me with my $100 and come in and trade. So what they do is they act as a boat to take you to the market, okay? So the broker comes in between. You open your demos with your broker. Then once your broker allows you to enter the markets, then you can trade freely. So they kind of do a bit of background checks. That's why um, it's good to go with a good broker because they do ask for some information just to verify you are who you are. I can recommend a few that work in Kenya, and if you're in Canada and you're here, if you're in the US, I can also recommend a few. And also there's two types of trading. So there's HFX trading, which is against time. Okay, I'll explain this or I can direct you to my YouTube page, but there's trading against time and there's trading counting pips. So those two types of trading will require two different types of brokers. So it also depends on that. It sounds technical, but it's really not. Yeah. So depending on what you prefer, I trade both. So if I'll introduce you to both. If you just hit me in the DM, then I'll just definitely introduce you to both. So yeah.
As a broker, as during trading, am I just gambling, or is there like or is there like a learning curve? Because I feel like I'm
So
not going to be able to
there's
know what all
actually
these
a
markets are
very
doing.
big learning curve. A lot of people compare it to trading because, I mean, compare it to gambling because either they enter the market and they over leverage and they're like trying to get rich very fast. And that's the aspect of putting in $1,000 and expecting $2,000 almost immediately. And that's not how Forex works. You literally have to be able to accurately predict where the market is headed. Actually, you're not, it's like a waiting game. And that's literally the opposite of gambling. It's literally a sitting duck waiting game, waiting for the market to be perfect to enter. So you have to actually learn how the market works before you actually put in a trade. That's why I'm telling you, don't put in your money right now thinking it's like buying crypto or like, you know, how you buy Bitcoin and you're able to tell. The actual people in the background are people like me who are trading in the Bitcoin so that you guys can benefit from the price. So we're the ones who help the price go up or down because we are demanding it and selling it at the same time, helping it go up. You get what I mean?
Mhm.
So that's
Yeah.
how it's not comparable to gambling. Gambling is a get rich quick kind of thing. Go in, come out with money. But for Forex, for stocks, you have to accurately be able to predict the market. I think if it was gambling, a lot more people would be venturing into it and would be a little bit more successful. But because of the learning curve and the longer you're in it, I mean, a lot of people drop off because of actually how long sometimes it can take for you to learn completely because it requires a lot of discipline. But, you know, just like in anything, it's the people who go long that actually make money in anything. So it's niche, yes. It's not gambling. It's very precise, accurate predictions that allow you to actually make market money in the markets. Okay.
Then your screen when people are trading, it looks so complicated. Sometimes it can
Oh
look a
my
bit
gosh. I
intimidating,
wish.
where
I
I don't
wish.
even want to try to go in
Yeah.
there because I'm like, okay, I already finished my campus. I can't do this again. Where there's like 100 Nini, I have no idea what trading is, and even if I go for the demo, that stuff that I don't know already. So I'm like, am I going to start learning
I'm gonna
something
tell
new?
you for free. You do not even need to have gone to even primary school to understand what the markets are saying. It is literally a whole new world. It's like teaching someone a new language. They don't need to have actually, you don't need to have actual background. If you know how to literally count 1 to 10, if you know how to add, you don't even need to know how
Yeah.
to add because you don't even need to, as in, it's the most new information that does not require any prior knowledge. You don't need to have gone to school. You don't need to have done finance. You don't need to have gone to university. And that's why I always tell people, just try it. Just try it. Just try it. If you feel like it's complicated, I mean, if you can learn new technology, if you can learn how to work a PS5, you can learn how to, as in, learn how to do Netflix. You can literally learn how to trade. You just have to open your mind and just realize it's not anything to do with campus. It's not anything to do with maths. It's not anything to do. You don't even have to do the math yourself. All you have to do is learn how to see waves, and they teach you from the beginning. Okay, so when I joined, I was very daunted. I was very scared because I felt exactly how you feel. But because of the situation I was in, I was looking for a way to make money from home and still be able to 90% take care of my children myself. So that when I went into it, I went wholeheartedly and I went with an open mindset because I felt a little bit desperate for a solution. So all you need is a kick in the butt, some motivation, and you can literally learn anything. I think as a human being, you have so much capacity you don't even know about. All you have to do is be open, and mindset is everything. I'm even getting emotional. Mindset is everything. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Then the other thing is, do I have to be monitoring the thing the whole day? Or
No.
can I just choose like like an hour in the day where I trade between when people go to sleep? Because okay, even my house is like, you can hear the baby in the background. So
Yeah.
I can choose like when my son goes to sleep from 9 till 10 and only trade
Yep.
then? Or will I
Yeah.
be missing out on the very good trades the whole day and then be coming in at the time that people are not trading and have missed like all the good stuff? Should I
Okay.
continually monitor it, or can I
Let
just
me
be
tell you, let
trading
me tell you
some of the
something. The
time?
Forex market is open 24 hours a day. Okay. It does not matter if you wake up at lunchtime. It does not matter if you come home 6 p.m. You have to cook, then get on the market. It doesn't matter if you wake up early. For me right now, I've been doing it for a year, so I'm able to literally multitask even while doing the home life that I do. So you do not require to be on it the whole time. Choose a preferable time for you, and I promise you the markets will be there. And a lot of the things that drive us is that scarcity mindset. You think like you'll miss a trade, and it's there in the beginning, but with time you start to realize that abundance is like for you. And something that the markets have is complete abundance. It has 6.6 trillion dollars being traded a day. Do not be scared that you will not make a dollar from that $6.6 trillion being made every single day. So that scarcity mindset, forget it, remove it. And immediately you realize that, it's such a big market, you will understand that any time of day you can still make money, and it does not require you monitoring. As I told you before, there are two types of trading. There's the one where you literally have to give your trades a longer time to activate, and there's something that I've currently been trading now is something called money in minutes. Yes, you do have to do some work the same way you study, but you can literally take an hour out of your day, make your money, and then go about your day. Go to sleep or wake up properly or go cook, or even do it while cooking. As in, it's you don't need to be on the charts all day. But I will tell you, in the beginning it will be an addiction, and that's what it has become to me. I just want to look at it all day, and it's something my children are starting to get curious about. I know they're 3 and 4, but you know what, the earlier I can teach them the better, because if someone taught me about it early, I mean, we would be speaking another language, or not speaking at all. Maybe I don't know where I'd be, but yeah. So everything happens for good reasons. So yeah. I think there's someone else who's
Now,
trying to.
the last question before I go, because
Yeah.
I also like have to go. What's the risk factor? Can I put in my money and then refuse to check it, and then I trade for a while, then it grows? So maybe I put in my said five $50, yeah.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
put in my $50, so that's like 5K Kenya shillings. And then it grows to maybe even 50,000. And then just before I remove it, I decide to trade like on a day and lose
Mm-hmm.
everything. Is it possible to lose everything in just
Yes.
an
Okay.
instant?
Yes, it is very possible to lose everything. For someone like me who trades as a means to an end, I mean, that's my bread and butter. So if I need shopping, I'll be on the markets for some time, and I will withdraw money from the markets if I make my goal. So let's say my goal is to make $500 a day, or 500, or maybe $1,000 a week. Then definitely I will be withdrawing after every week, because I trade it as a means to an end. But I'm sure there are people who just continue to accumulate their account, because in leveraging, the more money you have, the more money you can make. Okay. So someone who's trading on a $50 account versus someone who's trading on a $1,000 account, they might make the same move, in trading, but they will not make the same amount of money at the end. Okay,
So it's a
so
factor
yes,
thing.
there's some definite benefits of accumulating that fund and trading slowly and growing your discipline. That's another thing that comes with accumulating that money within the account. But then at the same time, I'm always like, why are we feeding the market? We're literally supposed to use this means to help ourselves.
A will a bit. You said
Yeah.
compound?
So compounding is where you get 50, then you grow it by 10%, then that 55 grows to the next 10%, then it becomes 105, then it becomes 200. So you don't have to put in a lump sum 1,000. You can literally grow your 50 to 1,000. That allows you to make more money. But I was just telling someone asked, and I was just telling them that for me, it's a means to an end. So I
Yeah.
literally pay myself at the end of the week because I've put in time in the market. So I pay myself at the end of the week. It's a full-time job for me. So that is how I look at it right now. But immediately I usually have a bit more extra money. I put it back in the market and play with it. But for me,
Now,
it's a job.
this is the last question because this is so interesting.
It's
But
okay.
how realistic is it for Kenyans to put in like 10,000 shillings and be able to pay their rent of maybe 40,000 shillings at the end of the month doing Forex trading?
In your first month, you won't. You can be lucky. You can be lucky. I will tell
Mm-hmm.
you in the beginning and currently right now, I am associated with an academy that allows me to earn and continue to learn to trade, okay? Because it's an ongoing
Yeah.
process. I think I'll be doing it for the next 3 years. I'll be constantly working towards being completely independent in trading. But by virtue
Yeah.
of being associated with this academy, I'm
Mm-hmm.
allowed to literally trade there with people who've been trading for 10 years. So whatever moves they're making, they're also the
Yeah.
same moves they're making. So if you want to be successful, you have to duplicate success. So that is the system I've been using to continue to make sure that at the end of the week, I have my cap at the end of the week, because for me, it's a means to an end. So it's just about you. If you're looking to grow in it faster, if you're looking to cut your learning curve, I suggest you join a team. It's basic science to me. Join a team, join a group of people. It's very, very lonely to learn by yourself, and you
Yeah.
get very easily demotivated if you learn by yourself. And that's why people go to uni, for the camaraderie, and that's missing in this industry, because a lot of people take advantage of people. But I'm not telling you to give me the money. I'm telling you to invest in your own education the same way I did. And it's a platform that allows me to continue to earn money. It's like going for a finance class and leaving with 10 G's at the end of the class. So
Oh,
win-win,
okay.
win-win.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's what I was trying to say. If you want to cut your learning curve, join a group.
Join
If
an
you want to join
academy.
my
Okay.
group, let me know in the DM. So yeah.
And I will. Thank you so much, Anita. It's actually cut a lot of the fear I had towards it, because sometimes when things are foreign, you're just like, if I don't
Yeah.
understand it, best not touch it. But
Yeah.
now I think I'll go watch more of the videos and see like how to go about it. I don't know
Yeah.
how to come out of the live, so
I'll
you'll
take
have
you
to
out, don't worry. Thank you so much. Bye.